Aman, did you see the rupee hit 95 to the dollar? Like 95.
Yeah, and that's not just a number. That's West Asia conflict bleeding directly into India's economy. We're getting into all of that today. Welcome back to Prep Aero's Daily CA Pulse. I'm Aman.
And I'm Ria. 7 stories today. Let's get into it. Okay, first up. The RBI just launched something called the Benchmark Issuance Strategy for State Development Loans, or SDLs. And this one is very much a prelims trap waiting to happen.
SDLs. So, these are basically how states borrow money from the market, right?
Exactly. And the problem is, states borrow erratically. Mismatched timings, poor liquidity, no discipline. The RBI's pilot BIS, Benchmark Issuance Strategy, starting in 2026-27, tries to fix that. 9 states are participating, including Kerala, Bihar, and Andhra Pradesh. Estimated gross state borrowings are at 12.5 trillion rupees this year.
So, it's essentially bringing structure to a chaotic bond market.
GS3, Indian economy. Prelims angle. Know what SDLs are, what BIS stands for, and the 9 participating states. That's 100% coming in prelims. Now, Aman, your turn. West Asia and India's economy.
Okay, so picture this. India imports 85% of its crude oil. Every $10 increase in crude prices widens India's current account deficit by 9 to 10 billion dollars. With West Asia in conflict, that's not a hypothetical anymore.
And the forex reserves have already dropped to $709 billion dollars, with $8 billion dollars in foreign portfolio outflows.
This is where it gets interesting. Inflation ticks up by 0.2% for every crude price spike. GST collections slow down, and private consumption, which is 61.4% of our GDP, takes a hit. The structural vulnerability is real.
GS2 and 3. India's energy security, CAD, and economic resilience. Mains heavy, but know the numbers for prelims. Okay, environment next. And this one's mine. India amended its plastic waste management rules of 2016. The headline sounds boring, but the details are actually important.
What changed exactly?
So, under Extended Producer Responsibility (EPR), companies must use recycled plastic in packaging. Rigid plastics need 30% recycled content by 2025-26, flexible plastics 10%. Big change? Companies can now carry forward unfulfilled targets for up to 3 years. There's also a tradable certificate system for recycling credits.
So it's easing compliance without scrapping targets.
Exactly. GS3 Environment. No EPR, the recycling percentages, and the carry forward provision. That's the prelims hook. Now, Aman, manufacturing PMI?
Here's the thing. India's HSBC manufacturing PMI fell to 53.9 in March 2026. That's a 45-month low. Still above 50, so technically expansion, but the trajectory is worrying.
And West Asia is the villain again?
Completely. Freight rates surged 40 to 50%. Steel scrap prices up 5 to 8%. Manufacturing hubs like Morbi and Surat faced actual shutdowns. MSMEs are getting squeezed hardest because they can't absorb input cost shocks the way large firms can.
GS3 Indian economy, MSMEs, PMI as an economic indicator. Prelims loves PMI questions. And remember what Aman said earlier about the rupee at 95? That's making imports even more expensive on top of all this.
See? Everything connects.
It does today. Okay, RBI's responsible business conduct guidelines. This is about mis-selling in insurance.
Wait, RBI regulating insurance? Isn't that IRDAI's job?
Great question. The RBI is targeting banks that sell third party insurance products. Total life insurance commissions hit 60,800 crore rupees in FY25. And high upfront commissions are driving agents to sell products customers don't need. The new guidelines aim to fix that incentive structure.
So it's a consumer protection move.
Exactly. GS2 Governance Regulatory Bodies. Know the distinction between RBI and IRDAI jurisdiction here. That's a classic main strap. Alright, quick fire. Two more. Nabil Fahmi has been nominated as the next Secretary General of the Arab League, succeeding Ahmed Abul Khait, with his term starting July 1st, 2026. The Arab League was formed in 1945 in Cairo and has 22 member states.
The Supreme Court ruled that appellate courts cannot remand election petitions for fresh evidence. Disputes must be resolved on existing records under Article 329B of the Constitution and the Representation of the People Act, 1951.
That's 6 prelims worthy topics today: STLs, EPR amendments, PMI, Arab League, election petitions, and RBI conduct guidelines. Stay curious, stay prepped.
See you tomorrow on Prep Aero's Daily CA Pulse.